Wait, what? Welcome. Whoa. Alright, yeah. Alright, we have damage. Damage, what are you playing, Tuck? What are you in the mood to play, Tuck? And Nora.
Wait. Sorry, dishwasher started. I'll play DPS unless nobody's clicked DPS, then I'll click DPS.
What are you gonna play, Tuck?
Quick.
Alright, quick. Alright. You said so early, I didn't see.
Quick.
Well, anything is available, Circ. Up to you. Okay.
Ready check. Squad ready.
Two, four.
The footprints head this way. We're on their trail.
Ready check.
These spirits weren't soldiers. They were ordinary people.
Squad ready.
If they want to run portals with whoever's not big of a deal. I'll just chill in my little corner here. same, probably. Yeah. Should be a different one after this. There we go. Two more? Oh, okay. That's the last one. Nice.
These people died horribly. They're confused, angry. They'd set up and murder these
Ready, check.
villagers.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Squad ready.
Everyone's gonna run ahead. You guys are gonna have to stay behind. Charging ahead. And there it is. Toad is the one to fucking run ahead.
Watch your step through here.
These spirits are old. These
Squad was
people
taken
died
through
a
here.
long time
Come on.
ago, well before the war.
It was the fastest buttons ever. I didn't even make it up the stairs.
What is that?
Fast button. No Steph, no Jaws.
Ready check. Squad ready.
Alright, everyone's all over the place.
It's not a single spirit. It's dozens.
The ability you have is all I'm giving, but it doesn't matter.
They made it through the woods. Everyone to the front. I want them captured or dead. Intruders. Tear them apart. 100 gold for each head. Get chopping.
100 gold for each head? That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I might join the bandits.
It's over. Drop your weapons and free these.
You came all this way for a few soldiers? You really have no idea what's inside this compound, do you? Only
I can
the
one
worthy are
three.
taken inside, like the squad leader.
Ready check.
I'm scared to do mechanics.
They just don't want to. It's a bitch mechanic, but I only ask for one cannon.
Squad ready.
Surrender or die.
I'm not getting that bomb because I have to give a locker. Last cannon. Throw, south. Fail.
They missed.
Alright. Stack an arrow. So we aren't doing north. One person low, can't do anything. It's a bit tight on the timing, but it's fine. Especially since people respect it.
All right, people, listen up. There's more to this situation than we thought. These bandits were protecting something. According to the intelligence, this cave system leads deeper into the complex. The missing squad leader is somewhere inside, along with whatever else the bandits are guarding. Keep your eyes open for anything that might lead us in the right direction, or tell us more about our enemy.
I can one, but Nora will hate me. 2. I'll do 2.
One and 3.
Look around for a way out here, and try not to annoy that thing.
I'm waiting on this bug. You're number 3. When looking at swirl here, you're eating this one and this one.
Whoa, a Condi Firebrand? Wow.
Didn't I mark people? Or are you guys just not here? You're
You
2,
did
you're
not mark
3.
people.
You're 2, you're 3. I would very much like not to eat. I make the beginning of sloth very nice. Thank you. Need a reminder for inner center strap. Very good.
Ready check. Ready check.
Did he AFK if I was saying anything?
Squad ready.
Let's go.
What's happening? I think you made it back. And us. We'll deal with the big guy while you clear the room.
Oh. Alright. The game locked up, that's cool. Burst ruined. Oh, did he eat? Okay.
Pulling in. You gotta go outer. Gotta give
Yeah.
us some space, like eat the one arrow.
I'm just gonna eat these two over here.
Oh. Okay.
The inner will still be there for him to eat.
Now come back. We gotta move on star. 1, 2, dodge.
Nice. Dodged in place. My favorite.
Pulling 1 add in. Pulling the really far one closer. Bad poison, we need to move now.
What is going on?
It's nay. Kicking nay if we want. Gotta go, everyone. Pulling a far one in.
I'm not even doing anything. It's just nothing for me to do. Such a bad sloth.
Yeah.
The firebrand 8.
One, two, dot. Mm.
Creature's corpse is releasing energy. This whole area is seeping with energy. Take a minute to get your bearings.
We're getting close. Keep moving.
One's an oopsie. Two is I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, he dropped 2 on us?
Yeah. Directly on the center of Sloth. But he was a Sievert, so you know, it's hard to...
Oh yeah. He probably was told to play Sievert because it's easy. And he thinks that's enough to do raids.
Yeah, if that was on Matthias, that would be, yeah.
Should start just bringing short bow or something. So I can keep DPSing instead of just standing there doing nothing but giving quit.
Would be a big DPS increase.
There are a lot of ads down here. I am a little
Oh.
concerned about the mortar person. If left alone.
That sounds familiar.
Look at his achievement points. Wow. He's so cool.
What I thought too, I was like, oh wow, he's so good at the game. He can never play again. Someday, they'll be able to get 133,000. And then it can play again.
What's the cap right now on achievement points?
It's getting close to 50k. I don't know if it's over or not.
Yeah, I'll never hit that.
I don't do dailies and stuff enough to even think about it, but then there's like PvP and Multi World and stuff, so
Yeah.
never
I don't-
happen.
I don't really go out of my way to do that stuff. I'm
And
fine
doing
with
like all the
122K.
Black Lion weapon collections.
Yeah, it starts to get expensive once you hit those higher amounts. Thanks for talking about DPS.
Yeah, achievement points are actually gonna hit the 50k milestone, probably.
Is he coming?
Slowly.
Did he at least use the teleport, or did he walk
Yes.
the whole way? Okay.
Ready
I
check.
thought he was confused for a second because he was like running around up there and not just jumping off and gliding.
You're all good.
Squad ready.
Hop on over. Would you hate to be aggro? Yes. Let's go. There's. Okay, they're all aggro.
I can't hit that bee.
Don't worry about it. We'll get it later.
House of the Chaos couldn't hit it for some reason.
Alright, this is all we're gonna. Well, the last one is slowly coming. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go up and get that beehive now. I'm already here. Anything else? No.
I see one beehive.
At least we'll have an oil keg to get. Not like it matters, but.
I got it. Wow. This is why I love Harold. I am standing so far away from you, but I'm still getting this.
I was following you.
I know, but I was like, you're over there, I'm over here, and I'm getting quickness from you.
Oh. Yeah, I was following you when you were going over to the beehive, though.
It's tearing off my brain.
If only Herald players knew how to upkeep, then it wouldn't be a problem. They're like pug Heralds.
Clear it because reflecting my attack back at me.
Hmm.
Enemy coming from the north.
You're all over there pretty early. You can release works.
Someone already released these ones.
That's whatever.
There's
And field. Someone up dealing with them?
do
That's
have-
good, thank you.
We do have 2 firebrands, so we don't have to worry about burning this time.
Yeah. It's also
I
a
can
reburn.
burning.
A lot of builds just do passive burning.
Mm.
That's why I don't really think about it.
The rare thing to have no
Yeah.
burning at all.
Yeah, I think that one I was the only one with burning,
Yeah.
I think so.
and I got unlucky and was targeted by the tornado.
Should have just distorted. Hope this helps.
Are you doing all my pre-booning here? Because I'm going to be camping on oils.
Wow, I'm feared.
And people. Are you good to reflect, Cirque? Thank you. And you're, you don't need to back up. You're good.
I have a bad
That means I can actually see Druid and get some good healing.
Ready check.
They're not gonna play Blade Sworn on Matthias.
No, that's fine.
That's a bitch.
Condi no CC.
I should have prepped my chrono, but whatever. Oh, for...
Wait, what?
Alright, that just seemed to be like a DC. I was about to make a
Austin,
comment, but then,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, just DC probably.
Yeah.
Maybe buying food, who knows?
Ready check.
I put dialogue back on, don't I?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I don't know.
Whenever
Squad ready.
Let's go. Oh, I'm running the wrong one. I'm running. Okay, well, I am backup reflect. Sacrifice this nerd.
I hate it when he like delays it that long.
That was delayed. Fortunately, I can do my reflect. I know Sir can just do it again, but easy axe. Sacrifice redneck.
Why are you moving out of my fields, Memphis?
And now we're gonna have another sacrifice. Sacrifice this nerd. I threw everything. Barely. I don't have anything for this, sorry. Too focused on the CC.
Oh, mechanics. I don't like mechanics.
Uh-huh. Looks good. I'm gonna be alive.
I didn't realize it had so much text.
Doro.
Yep.
Oh no, projectile destruction. Okay, it's fine. Two down. Has to be Venn diagram. Win 3 next for those interested. Otherwise, thank you for joining. Apparently my Chrono's in Arborstone. It's gonna take me a bit. Open on up.
30 minutes per wing.
It's gonna do. Ideally, we would go faster. Look, we've had like 10 minutes of downtime today.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh shit, I went back in. Oh.
It's okay. Someone just needs to enter Wing 3 and walk forward for the initial Clona dialogue.
My game locked up twice now? What the heck is going on?
we couldn't just walk right in. We need to find a way to reach that lever.
I did a triple loading screen, and I'm faster. You joining
Still sitting in
us?
Salvation Pass.
Giving him a moment if he's not going to say anything. I'm going to kick. Nothing worthwhile.
The DC also.
I think he's in loading screen.
He's slowly joining us. Yeah, it'll chill. He'll still do everything it says. It's just figured he'd reference a special kind of stun or not. Oh, I need to run focus. What am I doing? I need to run a scepter and a focus. Trans. When
Ready check.
9-man we do.
Alright, let's go.
Just pass.
Who's babysitting?
Circ. Or, well, ideally, but anybody can. I don't care.
I'll only babysit if I can troll again like that one time.
Protect me. I'm about to try something.
What are you doing? Practice.
That was good stuff. I don't know if you remember that one time I had walk toggled on, and I was actually just walking Glenna the entire time. And you guys would constantly try to pull Glenna away from me, make it go faster, but I'll just pull her back.
This doesn't look good.
No, I can't do that. I'm walking her.
Send in reinforcements. Keep them out at all costs.
Oh, I forgot short bow for this, for the mines.
The healing springs.
Whatever.
Oh shit. Nice.
Area secure.
Throw a couple heals on Glenn. A little low.
Champion, into the fray!
Ow. Hitting zeros fast.
This is it. Keep watch while I prepare the explosives. This should be the last barrier in our way. Everyone clear? Explosion imminent. That went flawless.
You're already dead.
Enjoy my creation. It'll be the last you see.
That's one powerful mesmer right there.
Don't make me laugh.
She just slipped up. They may have Lazarus. If so, then the sacrifices at Salvation Pass were meant to heal
Your
her.
souls
We already
belong
started
to
this.
him.
We just confirm.
Ready check. Squad ready.
I'm staying.
Hooray, I got fixated for once.
Nice.
What is real? Can you tell?
Need one in heart. Need
I-
one in heart.
For fuck's sake.
Every second you waste fighting my minions brings us one step closer to his rebirth.
I am that color. Okay. Ah, what I like that. One person's really off stack. Keep an eye on burning across from us. Fine. We're really close to the edge. Beware. Thank you. No, we. If you can cleave, we're fine bringing him. Don't worry about him. Kill.
What is real? Can you tell? My arm is limitless.
One. And same thing. I would prefer not to do that one, so I can actually be in position for this.
It's only Wolfie with me, but she's not here.
With like that perfect ideal soul beast restoration.
That's what happens when it's speed, so. It's similar to Chronomancer. You're not going to have CS for the second one. So you have to choose to do 1 and 3 or really try for 2. And use CS at the very, very, very start or something. I'm not going to have as much healing. That's all I can give you. Now I can give you one. Either across from each other, on tag. We have balls. We have this thing, sorry. You have to kill them both really fast and CC very fast if you want a chance, or others are going to wait for a
Already
while.
died. Need more?
One down, where's it down? Out. Kill. Stack together and do the tiny bit of extra CC we need. CC. 1. Bring it across. Fine job. Need statue skip person.
Ready check.
I'll get U-turn.
Squad ready.
It seems I underestimated you. But I don't need to destroy you. I slow you down. I'm clipping your wings far enough to fall to your death. Curse you. A new era for Kreitzer begins
Guess I'll do
with
it.
the return of Lazarus. For his awakening.
I think I just opened a door somewhere.
I just got crippled.
There we go, I got it.
You've got
That's all 5. Let's make the final one.
Okay, flip, flip. But I am like perma crippled.
Perfect chance for me to catch up then. Aw. Literally at the same time. You're gonna beat me. There's no hope for me. Is he rambling?
Maybe. I've got 5 seconds. I think it'll still light up fine.
Or not? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
It's time we settle.
Top sub left, bot sub right, sort buttons, hit right.
Ready check.
What are you waiting for?
I got close. Oh. Yeah, sure, that's fine.
What do you mean?
Who wants to die first?
Are you talking about tank?
Wait, I'm at
Squad
third
ready.
party chat.
Oh, okay.
And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Don't you dare!
My side, 3, 2, 1, on.
I believe we won.
Let's point at them.
Oh no, they have a blade sworn on the button.
Ooh, that poor blade sworn.
And the blade sworn's not okay. I might be able to hit with like
Gotta go. Get on a button as soon as possible.
are they gonna survive?
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh my god. Aww. I got this button instead.
Sorry if you don't totally agree. I had tried to go for animals even.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah. We have the next one's bad. That's it. At least you start up high, so it's harder to fuck it up.
Our time is now. We rise from the shadows to claim what is ours.
Double port?
He is almost complete. Even if I die, he will live. Bow before Lazarus. Light will be rebuilt on your grave. My power is limitless.
Still don't know what the DPS check is, so just chill at arrow the entire time. I do want to start doing that. That's fine.
Somebody got on and off the button like 3 times in a row.
You did it. People gonna stay though?
I mean, we can just slow man. That's fine.
There you are. Now that you're here, we can explore this place.
I see someone's a bit impatient. You think there's something important here?
Isn't it obvious?
What
I make a
the-
discovery, I'm gonna investigate the heck out of it. Wait till you see what I found.
Where exactly are we?
Good question. I don't know. But the answer is most certainly around us somewhere.
Ready check. Squad ready.
All right, lead the way.
Huh. Do you feel that?
15 days left.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
$15 days. 15
Do you
days.
see that?
I gotta go on and just talks to herself.
Till the next big
Oh.
update. I should have used.
I did not get reflected on.
Not sure what heart today.
Having trouble moving.
Oh man, that's funny.
That wasn't a bad day for having 4 pugs. That's
We
for-
got good pugging
sure.
steps.
That sloth was horrible. I hated that sloth.
The sloth was really bad, that's true. That was the power one player can hold.
Why is it always gotta be the player who doesn't know the mechanics that gets the mechanic?
Was that player also the fixate from 60 to 40?
I don't know. They're the person who took ages to ready up.
Yep. They're probably looking at a video for Slothazor.
Maybe, but
Oh, they might have been.
it could just be a
But
new
would it-
person. They didn't say anything, so they were confident in their ability to be new and not communicate to the commander and not ask for. I mean, yeah, of course, it's fear. It's social anxiety. You don't know what kind of commander you are joining. Some are going to tell you, "Fuck you, dude. You're not. We're asking for experience." And some will be like me, will be like, "Okay, I've read it. I've watched a video of the fight. I get a gist of the fight. Is there anything that you should like remind me of?" I mean, I mean, I've done that when I was starting out raiding, but I mean that's just how it is. It sucks. There isn't. I mean, it's either you do that and hope you do well enough. I mean, it doesn't matter if it. I mean, it's a good idea in theory to communicate. The problem with that is a lot of people don't care. They're there
Care
for
more
clears.
about your KP than your communication.
Yeah. Yeah, you may be straight up about it, but there are a lot of people who don't care. And it's those people that creates the social anxiety for, yeah, I know, I get you, you get me.
Oh, and I did look, and it was that same person that was also the fixate that didn't move Slothosaur.
Yeah. I mean,
We probably just haven't done it before, but
I mean,
I didn't say anything.
Not much for me to do. They dropped 2 poisons, and apparently they were a bad fixate. They, I believe, were the last person in and took ages to ready up. I just looked at mechanics log. I saw them twice with poison.
Yep, they did both of the bad poisons. Both of the really bad poisons. There's one other one that was kind of not great, but it was sort of like...
Day 1 in 13 minutes.
Due to the fact that the poisons were already bad, there's not much you can really do about it. There's nowhere good to go.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It's not my fault for kicking them, and it's not necessarily their fault for not communicating. It's just this is how it is in MMOs and this kind of content. That's it. It sucks, and there's not really a great solution for it. They could have, for example, like tried to join RA, but RA is kind of like, I think my information's outdated, but I think it's more like it's structured like a college university in that, or at least presumably there are a lot of different teachers and they have their own way of teaching, and RA for the most part just lets them teach as they teach. They have proven themselves, and the teacher you get is the teacher you get. I think
basically,
that's how it is. So,
and like you just join whoever's run and you react and they take you or they don't take you, but
yeah. So like, for example, when Moose does RA training runs, she loves to just not teach very well at first and just rushes into the encounter and has a fucking blast just watching everyone flail around and not really know what the hell to do and wiping to stuff that is easily explained just for fun. And then she'll go over it little by little just to give that exposure. But maybe they
appreciate like that to a degree. Like I like these are the main 3 things to look out for. We're gonna do a few polls, and once you like have context, I'll go over all the mechanics. But like not having visual ideas of what people are talking about and then trying to go in, it's difficult, I think.
Yeah. So perhaps they trusted their own ability. They could have just not known much and maybe just were experienced or just was forced to focus on something else. Like maybe they had a bad experience with a teacher and it's like, oh, RA is shit because they just had one bad training run. And it's like, I'm being shit on because I don't know what the hell I'm doing and you're supposed to teach me and yet you're being an asshole?
I didn't use RA.
I just learned myself because I was around at the start of raids, but
I did RA because I couldn't figure out how to get in the group otherwise.
yeah. And
You should have been like me and just joined this guild. I didn't have to target you.
I mean, eventually that's what I did, right?
yeah.
I
And you're
think I
still
still have the
learning
notepad when he first started teaching me the bosses, where I kept notes.
Yeah.
So I remember like I was doing RA and I was trying to do 1 wing at a time. Wing 6 was my last one.
Yeah.
And I didn't end up learning Wing 6 with RA. I learned Wing 6 with this group from like the beginning.
Yeah.
And then like Doom was my last RA boss. I did like 13 hours of prog, but I couldn't get the kill because.
That sounds like
how it is
Sabbatha
there.
for me. Sabbatha took like fucking 50 hours of prog.
Wow.
Sabbatha was
Yeah, like-
fucking hard.
I learned how to do all the roles in Doom before I ever got it clear. So when I joined
Yeah.
guild, I was like, yeah, like I'll just do whatever. And
I remember like
first of all, got a kill.
I remember Wing 1 being out for months, and I have not gotten a kill in Sabbatha. So I'm like, you know what? Back in the day, I was in my era of, I'm gonna go and fucking pug, man. Just, I put up an LFG on 1 of 10. I get experienced people in every single of like my 20 fucking commander runs. And we go in. I don't tell them I haven't fucking killed, because I know the encounter so well. The experienced people are learning from me, and I haven't killed. And they're failing mechanics constantly. They don't know where cannons are. They're getting constantly baited by time bombs. At that time, it was the job of the PS warrior with greatsword to bait the time bomb, because it's the closest person to Sabbatha, and then do a greatsword 3 out. But they
Those were the
always
fun days.
failed
God.
it.
I had so much fun with that, and then like, I'd also do Canon 1-3.
Yeah.
And the fight was just so long that the platform breaking was actually like a
Relevant.
pretty constant threat.
Yeah. You had to be on top of everything and deal with flame walls, and that is part of the reason why I learned to hate East Cannon, because back then it was there was always
That
an
was bad.
flame wall around that time, because the flame wall timings are, what is it, 8:30, 7:45, and 7 on the
And to
enraged time.
complicate things, it's also on the opposite side of where the green is baited.
Yeah.
For the sapper bomb. And people that are furthest away get it, and a lot of times it's not the people you want to get it. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays the flat kiters are generally aware of how it works. And they'll kite on that side, but when pugging, you never know what you're gonna get.
2017.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of great notes I took.
I remember not having killed Zera, and I joined a run, and the commander was an asshole. But when we, like, at the very beginning, like, failed the Bloodstone section like 3 to 4 times, he had the entire group say, this is clockwise. Everybody, come to me. We are going to run on this platform clockwise. Do you see? This is clockwise. And we did that for like 2 minutes straight.
God.
This is clockwise.
Somebody's still gonna mess it up.
Oh, man. Now we're spoiled by add-ons. And knowledge.
Old
and experience.
Veil Guardian was crazy too.
Yeah, I couldn't kill Veil Guardian when it first came out. It felt so
Yeah.
intimidating.
Like dragging it from green to green was rough.
Oh, the strategy back then was you had a tank just go to the blue pylon, staying right next to it for the speed mushrooms, so you can get the benefit of that. Because it also affected your skill cooldowns, and it still does. And then you have a healer and 3 range DPS do greens. And then you have
That's right.
the druid has, typically the druid. I mean, that was like the only healer. The druid had to deal with the seekers.
Yeah, and then
And then rotate.
Eventually, share distortion was like the strategy for greens, but that wasn't.
I mean,
For a little
that
bit
was
now.
more like a niche thing. It existed, but we didn't really see that much. But then from that, people are like, you know what? We can just heal through the greens. They don't insta down. You just do a lot of damage, and then that just became the norm. Imagine
then
how
once
many.
barrier existed, that was even easier.
Imagine if failing a green nowadays would just insta down everybody. Doesn't matter, barrier is just down if you fail. There would be
I
such
bet-
an outrage.
Yeah, I think it would be better, but it's also one of those things where like at that point you'd have 3 people or 4 people or whatever that would be the green
Yeah.
bitches, and they just no matter what they did, they would always be going to greens. They'd be condiverts.
I mean,
Fine.
sure, but you would have to rely on a lot of mobility at that point, and perhaps you have like a quick lack 2 DPS on green, so you don't lose out in boons. They're just ranged, which
Yep.
creates a more
Have
unique
a
way of
ranged
playing
subgroup.
because so you have a 6-4
Which could be
subgroup.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could even just put 5 on them just to make sure it succeeds, but
Yeah.
there are ranged quickness and a lot of people now. At least not like giving boons from a range, but attacking from a range.
There's a lot of
Have
cool
a,
stuff.
a
but-
Deadeye and a Chrono or something.
Yeah, there's
You
a lot
remember
of.
when we used to do the spirit res strat on Zero platforms?
Yes.
I don't
That's
ever
fun.
want to think about that again.
I'm just,
That was
I'm
fun.
just looking at my really old notes, and that's on there. It says rotate or spirit res by druid.
Yeah.
It was always so hard to trust the druid. Like I'd be like, we're just gonna die.
Yeah. And then it took,
I even have on here about the ice patches only taking burn damage.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
and they still only do take burn damage. It's just a lot of elite specializations made burning a lot more prevalent.
Yeah. My notes only go up to Zera.
I guess that's all I trained you
Is the-
for.
Well, Wing 5 wasn't out yet.
Mm.
This is when we only went up to Wing 4.
I remember when Wing 4 came out, I thought it was going to be like super hard because Zera was like a pretty big step up from previous bosses. And then, you know, I get out there and get onto Karen's platform and it's just like the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then I think Wing 4 has good mechanic design, but like Samurag, for instance, doesn't really feel threatening unless you have like absolutely atrocious CC or people don't jump or use stability, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the same thing as HTcm. It's not technically that threatening, but
Well, yeah, when you do something enough times, you learn to deal with it. It's probably one
Yeah.
reason why all these vertical progression MMOs intentionally let old bosses die. To constantly, rather to prevent that.
that's fair.
So you're always doing something new, and you don't have to ever think too much about it. And so things remain
think-
challenging.
There's also a benefit in a lot of those games. They'll re-release old bosses with like a twist or on like a harder difficulty
Yeah.
periodically.
Yeah, eventually they just recycle mechanics. There's like only so
Yeah.
many mechanics you can do.
Like, if they re-released Zera today and it was like Zera Savage mode and she had new mechanics and
Yeah, sure.
a new enrage phase and it was tuned for current power creep, like that would be something I would be pretty excited for.
Yeah, that would actually get a lot of people in the guild back, and I would be able to get the raid team going again, and people would start caring about their builds and open world. And it would be very healthy for the guild.
I think it's very hard to get people to care about horizontal progression. And I understand why.
Yeah,
I just kind of prefer it, but
I like both. Builder
I've
2 is
played-
nice because you can take breaks from it and then come back and be fine. But
like the main vertical progression game I've played is like PSO2. And every few months they release a new boss and new power creep and new like gear upgrades and whatnot. And like the moment the new stuff comes out, all the old stuff dies. Like nobody runs it anymore. And it's just like, in a sense, that means everybody is doing the same thing together because they're doing the new thing together. But if you really enjoyed something that was good at one point and now is useless, you can't do it if you wanted to unless you found other people that also feel that way. And then it would still be too easy.
Yeah.
Which I guess, you know, after 8 years, Wing 1 is definitely like that now, and a lot of raids, I guess you could say all raids kind of are, but even
What?
even with our current damage, a lot of strike CM mechanics are completely null.
The relic of Lear has been disabled.
I
Until
saw
the
that.
next
I'm
update.
really curious what happened. Gotta be pretty game breaking.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with raids.